What's up, people? MD95 TSI here. I wanted to do this video because I've flown this guy now good good 10-12 times, I guess. I'm really good with it now, flipping it and inverting it and all that goodness. Because even though it's got these buttons on here, it still is like, you have to understand on when it flips it and all that, like not to have your finger or whatever on pitching it or whatever, because it's going to flip and then launch in that position, and it still does it every now and again. If you flip it back and forth, like whoo, 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 it'll just like zoo. And I've had the motor fly out, and I think that's a problem also. So I'm gonna point out a couple problems with it. So far, durability on the money. Like, I bent that arm a little bit, and you just literally real easy just twist back down on it, and it's fine. At one point I put dabs of hot glue on here. I let that loose because when it has that rattle, but it works, it makes the drone work. Because when it's hot glued, it's too rigid, and it's just like real stiff when it moves, if you get what I'm saying. So okay, number one issue I want to point out about it, LBV. When you're flying this thing, it gives you no warning at all that it's going into LBV. You more or less have to time this, so this is definitely a timer. So you time it, and then you'll know how long the flight is, because the LBV, it just starts, it gets like, it doesn't respond to the transmitter, and it'll just fly off and land and just sit there and run its motors. Like, if it falls against something, it would just run its motor, hit this one and stop, and run all the rest of these motors. So I see that being a problem. If it keeps doing that, it's going to end up burning the little ESC up in this motor, and then you're going to be screwed. Problem number two is, it will, flipping it, it will kick these motors out from it rolling over. And when they kick them out, it unplugs them, because you see the little plug right there. It will just literally unplug the motor, and the whole motor flies off. Other than that, it has been very, very good flyer. Transmitter's like a boomerang style. Kind of got to get used to that. The rates, it's on the left stick. I noticed a 360 flip. I don't know what that is, because that doesn't do nothing on my transmitter. And these are 180s. So, but other than that, it flies good. Props stay on it. It isn't a prop popper like most are. The cover stays on it, to believe it or not, for how loose it is. Its durability, I give it a 10 out of a 10, because it's perfect. But like I said, LBV, no, it doesn't even, like, it blinks those lights, but they come right on and instantly just flies itself away and just goes land wherever, and that part's terrible about it. But other than that, put it on a timer, and then you know, that way you time yourself, and it flies for quite a bit, so you definitely time it with no problem, and have fun still with it on the plenty of time that it does. So that's my reviews of this so far, and I'm gonna time it and see how things go from there, and I'll let you know how things keep going with it. Thank you for watching.